right, guys, we are back. We are back. All right. Let's see here. Our ranking currently is 5,517. All right, let's jump into our first match. Giants, huh?
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Eric Armstead. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack.
Got him again.
Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away.
Watch out for that.
You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Jones.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. No fucking way.
And all the way down to the 35.
Really?
Boy, Saquon Barkley, nothing short of electrifying with a football in his hands, and he showed off one of his biggest attributes on that one, and that is his speed. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but it'll be 2nd down. Pass incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing deep for Galladay. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Moore. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Well, you know what?
Not afraid to take their shots right away. What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. That one caught by Ross Dwelly. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. First down, 49ers. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. That one goes for 24 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this time they were ready for it as they'll stop it right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because that may carry over for you.
We're scoreless after 1. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And Gold is able to put it through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, Being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and you're just looking for a big break to take you over the top.
Yeah, watch out for that.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Back to throw. Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Ready to get this next drive started. The New York offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And to the 42-yard line here, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Lance now to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lance. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Again, it's Lance. And here's a diving catch made behind the line of scrimmage. 5 yards on the catch there.
Really? Behind the line of scrimmage?
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch.
You piece of fucking
49ers
shit.
now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
All you had to do was hold that fucking block.
Here's the seventh play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Lance to throw it. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lance. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
To start doing some more play action since I'm running.
Ready to get this next drive started. The New York offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
Now Williams,
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Second down, this is Wilson, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
First down, though.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Six yards left on 2nd down. Once again, it's Mostert. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped.
What a fucking asshole. Really, Williams? And you're supposed to be the best fucking tackle in the league? Making stupid
Well, that's a
fucking
tough,
mistakes
costly
like
penalty,
that?
because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Throwing now is Lance. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for him, too.
They hand it off to Mostert. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Lance completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he's got room. Touchdown, 49ers. For a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop it.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
And he does have John Ross on that team, so he's one big play and one quick scoring.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
I don't know what he does, but he has that play speed still.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. His throw incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Got him.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Nick Bosa drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure, but that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. That's pulled in at the 32. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Tay Crowder able to make the play.
No, we're going to take this right down as far as we can. Oh, damn, I didn't want to pick that. I wanted to pick pass.
2nd and 9. Now they'll hand it off to Wilson. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Yeah, that kind of screwed me there.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Niners on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From midfield, here's Lance. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Got him.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, I need to drain that clock down. Oh. Woo!
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Mostert. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
6 yards on that.
I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Excellent.
He's quitting. Yep, he quit. Dude, I didn't want to run it with him. I don't run it with Lance. I don't run it with my quarterbacks, but it was there. See where we're at now. We are ranked 5,199. Our points per game is not going up. Oh, that was 10-0 there. 8 in a row we won. 8 in a row. What's our current record? 19-12. All right, let's go for number 20. Browns. They're tough. You got ballers on there.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down, eluding the pressure right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of field. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
How aren't they past the line of fucking scrimmage?
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Mayfield to throw it.
Dude, really?
And he completes it to Hunt. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Really?
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
There we go.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Okay, 2nd and 1, you get nothing. What now on 3rd and 1?
Sorry about that. I was so excited I jumped in on you. This is almost like practice to me. Line it up and do it again. You didn't get it right the first time. Just get right back on the ball and go. It doesn't matter that they know you're coming. You ought to be able to pick up this short yardage.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it.
Good stand right there. I needed that.
On the very first drive of the afternoon.
Wow. He should have kicked the field goal.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A man who played collegiately in the Buckeye State, it's Trey Sermon. And some room to maneuver. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 38 yards on the scamper there.
I'd have to say that's a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up a first down and not a touchdown.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll run right side with Mostert. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. Here's Mostert. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. This is Mostert. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Going over that way.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Good stuff.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Lance going to throw. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
You're not going to be stupid.
The kick by Gold is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Mayfield finding Hooper there for a Cleveland first.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Flushed out right.
I'm fucking going that way.
He completes it to Beckham. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. First down, Mayfield.
Oh, just fucking get
They'll
there.
go screen here to
Holy
Hunt.
shit.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
I don't know what they did.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. To throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Flush to his right. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And the Browns are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Dude,
so it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll give it to Chubb. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL.
But you guys wouldn't know because my fucking shit keeps fucking freezing.
Business could muster in the first 2 quarters, you figured both coaching staffs were needing to make plenty of adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we send it back out to Brandon Gott.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Are you kidding?
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
To yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for you.
Touchdown, 49ers! Well, Raheem Mostert, we know the story from special teamer to postseason hero. All he needs is a little bit of space, CD, and he can do the rest. Gold with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
At least 6-3 on me.
The Browns drive about to get started. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-0 as they come up 1st and 10. Chubb with a first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. It's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
This is just pissing me off right now. Fucking freezing bullshit.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. That swung out to Mostert. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. Lance going to sneak it, and he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
That's it. And definitely not taking as much time off the clock as I should be. I said that before.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Lance, a give now to Sermon. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 50 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Running that clock down. Running that clock down. That's what we do. We run that clock down.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Here's Sermon. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Sermon, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
And I've been doing very, very well with this cover 3 plus match.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Interceptions?
And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to
right at the 50-yard line. On the handoff, Sermon. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
17-point lead until the fourth quarter.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has
If I
run
didn't
out
play the Ravens
on this
this
third
game,
quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching.
Get great like I did. My points per game would be way the hell down. See where we're at now. All right, inside we're at 4,900 now. Month 5,000 for the week, 5,500 for all. 4,000. Or nothing against. Oh. Oh. How am I not ranked number 2? How am I not ranked number 2? All these that have fucking. See, they're freaking. Oh. Twenty and 12. 20 and 12. Win streak.
All right, you know what? We are going to be right back. We are going to reboot everything